but Chelsea are the runaway league leaders, and they do look like they are going to win the league this season. TheMadScientist, though, is that an own goal? TheMadScientist, not going to count? The referee's going to review the footage. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 34 of Project Pompey. We are halfway through the league season, and we are in second place in the league. Chelsea, the only team above us, who are 5 points clear, and we will be facing them today away from home at Stamford Bridge. So we have got a big game coming up against top of the league Chelsea. I'm not holding my hopes, but we'll wait and see. So since you last left us, we have gone through the winter break and we've done the Winter World Cup, but we'll go through the league games first. We did beat Man City 2-0, Yakub with 2 late goals. We beat Porto 4-0, Kesman grabbing a hat-trick before the Winter World Cup. Argentina won the 2022 World Cup, and Martin TheMadScientist is a World Cup winner. We have a World Cup winner in our squad. We did play Ipswich in our first game back. We had to scrape through them with a very much a first team in the team, really. And it did take 101st minute Yaya Toure winner to scrape through Ipswich in the FA Cup third round. We did lose our last Champions League game against Valencia, but it did not matter. We did still top our Champions League group. And we had 3 wins out of 3 in January. We had a 4-1 win over Birmingham, a 3-0 win over Charlton, and a 5-1 FA Cup 4th round win over Bournemouth. So in the Champions League, we have been drawn against Dortmund in the first knockout round. So a very tricky first knockout round draw. We won't be showing that off today. That will be next episode. We will show the Champions League. We will be focusing on the league today as we will be going up against Chelsea. As for the other game, we will be playing Liverpool away from home. So we've got 2 tricky away games. Can we keep up our fairly decent form and carry that through to try and secure Champions League for next season? We are in January, so we have done some transfers. Well, one in particular is we've signed a Brazilian wonder kid, Altair Gomez from Santos, for 11.25 mil, 19 years old, already 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. He looks like a pretty good advanced forward. I am going to try and loan him out for 6 months, but he is away on international duty until February. But if not, we might even bring him into the team. That is not the only in, because we have managed to get Luis Suarez a work permit, so he is now available and able to be picked. So with that in mind, I have created a new tactic to utilise 2 strikers, because Suarez and Kesman are very, very good, and I want to utilise them both together. So rather than having the wingers, we are going to go into a little bit more of a narrow formation, with Taylor and Lahm having a little bit more attacking creative on those wings, and instead of having inside forwards, we'll have 2 strikers, and we'll play Messi as the attacking midfielder in the middle. So far it's worked so good, but today against Chelsea and Liverpool could be the factors that show whether this is a pretty good formation or not. But as far as other transfers goes, nothing else to write home about. We've released Dave Smith as He wasn't very good. He was in our youth academy. And we've loaned out Marek Hamšík to Chievo to the end of the season. But other than that, nothing much else to report. So we will be going into the Chelsea game away from home. And this is the lineup for that game. Petr Cech in goal. Taylor, TheMadScientist, Wan and Lahm at the back. Yaya Toure, Modric and Nolan in the middle. Messi, Kesman and Suarez up front. Suarez scored 1 goal out of 2 starts and 2 sub appearances, so fingers crossed he can bang in the goals today against Chelsea and Liverpool. So they've gone for a 4-3-3, the cheaty formation. But, if they want to use cheaty formations, that's up to them. We're going to do things legit. So I'm going to give a calm pick up where you left off last time out. We'll praise the strikers, we'll praise the midfielders, and it will be a top of the table clash getting underway. We are 6 points clear of Champions League places, so hopefully we can try and get something from this game. But Chelsea are the runaway league leaders, and they do look like they are going to win the league this season. TheMadScientist, though, is that an own goal? TheMadScientist, not going to count? The referee's going to review the footage. 1 minute in, we've taken the lead. But is the referee going to actually allow it? Was he offside? Did he have a foul? We shall soon find out. I have a funny feeling it's not going to be given. Is he going to give it? The goal is confirmed! And Martin TheMadScientist has scored in the first minute for Portsmouth against the league leaders. Was there hints of offside? You know, he's not offside, not a chance. And it is Chelsea 0, Portsmouth 1. 12 minutes in, Philippe Lahm finds Suarez outside the area to Matty Taylor, takes a touch, loads of touches, hits the post. And Portsmouth almost went 2-0 up. As we go into the 14th minute, Johnson to Lampard, heads it to De Rossi in the middle. Saviola passes to Adriano. They've got a really good front three in Adriano, Saviola and Robinho. But Messi now utilising the attacking midfield position, plays it wide to Philippe Lahm, comes inside, got lots of room to Kezman, but it's cleared away. Unlucky boys. 23 minutes, it's all Portsmouth looking at the stats. Crosses it. Suarez is going to chase. Can he feed it back into Lahm? He does. Philippe Lahm crosses it, blocked. But Modric should pick that up. Plays it back wide to Philippe Lahm. Crosses it, blocked again, but Modric picks it up. Yaya Toure with a shot. It's a save by Cudicini. And it's a very good save from the Italian goalkeeper, as it is all us at the moment against Chelsea. But Robinho on the counter, plays in Saviola. Johnson on the ball now, crosses it. Lahm clears it away. Juan Sebastian on to Robinho. It is very back and forth. Anything can happen. Corner from Modric, 33 minutes. It is easy for Cudicini. Nobody in the box there. Chelsea have not had a shot on target yet, but they do have 3 up front. So, you know, they could easily score with their first shot with the quality of players they have. But Veron on the ball now for Chelsea. Plays it to De Rossi. Lampard long ball out to Johnson. Johnson playing very much like our fullbacks. They are very attacking. But Kevin Nolan does clear it away. Suarez chases it. Suarez comes inside. Finds in Yaya Toure. Loads of room. It's 2-0 to Portsmouth. And we are really showing up Chelsea today away from home. And Yaya Toure, Luis Suarez with the assist. And we are running Chelsea absolutely ragged out there today. As Suarez plays in Yaya Toure. Dinks it over Cudicini. And it is Chelsea 0, Portsmouth 2. 39 minutes, day. Chelsea still haven't had a shot on target, so we all know it's going to happen. And it's Johnson who shoots it over the bar. Chelsea not very prolific today. Not many chances on target. Kevin Nolan, 42 minutes. Puts it wide. We might as well see this through to half-time together. A lot of highlights in this game. But Chelsea just haven't hit the target. And that is coming back to bite them. As we do go into half-time, 2-0 up. And we are playing very, very well. I'm going to give it assertive. You might be winning, but things can change. This has happened to us before, playing Chelsea going 2-0 up. Kezman not having the best of games. So we will bring on Yakubu as the pressing forward to come on for Kezman. But we are 2-0 up at Stamford Bridge. We will go 2 points behind Chelsea the way things stand. But can we keep up the pressure and hold on to all 3 points? Johnson blocks it, but Taylor clears it away. Is this an early highlight? It goes out for a throw. Hanging on for those 3 points. Coming up to the hour mark, Chelsea still have not had that shot on target. As Johnson comes into the box, crosses it for Saviola. It's a very easy goal for Chelsea to score. It's a pass across goal. It's a simple tap in. And we all knew the first shot was going to end up in a goal. That's why I was mentioning it throughout the whole game. You just know. You just know these things. As Saviola, to be fair, it was a very easy goal to concede. As Chelsea do pull one back. Messi with a free kick, 67 minutes. Oh, it's gone in! Is he offside? Is Suarez offside? I don't think he is. Luis Suarez has just made it 3-1 to Portsmouth. And just as Chelsea bring themselves back in the game, Luis Suarez has made sure that we have pulled that goal back. I thought he was offside. He is not. We are 3-1 up. 74 minutes, let's make some changes. Who's looking tired out there? Matty Taylor, he's playing well. Kevin Nolan, Modric is on a booking, but he's on a 7.2. But unfortunately, Modric, you are the man that's going to make way. Elano's going to come in for you. We're going to keep things the same. We are playing very well, and we just want to see this through to full time. Coming up to full time, there have been no further highlights. We have absolutely destroyed Chelsea in this game. We have beaten top of the table Chelsea, and we have beat them convincingly away from home. They just haven't had the shots on target, and it's full time. Portsmouth 3, Chelsea 1, and that was a very, very good performance. I'm going to say you played magnificently. Congratulations, as we only inflict Chelsea's second loss of the season as we beat top of the table. The Blues shocked by superb Portsmouth. Fabio Capello, the Chelsea manager, not prepared to speak to the press. He is absolutely shell-shocked of what we've just done to them. And looking at that league table, it's all about looking the distance between us and fifth, as we are now 7 points clear of 5th place Newcastle. But they do have a game in hand, so that could come down to 4 points if they win that game in hand. But we have just beaten top of the table Chelsea away from home. But the job's not done yet. We will now be going to 4th place Liverpool at Anfield. Can we keep up this very good form? Another new signing has come into Portsmouth. 6.5 million for Nene. He is a regen that's come from Brazil. He's an advanced playmaker. We haven't got a work permit for him, so we're going to try and loan him out to a Spanish team to get that Spanish citizenship. But he looks fairly decent for an attacking midfielder. 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Well, 3.5, maybe 4.5. But my scouts seem to think he's a pretty good player. So we are going to take a risk on him and see if he can develop into a pretty good backup for Messi as we go forward. So we're thinking about the youth players at the moment as we try and build a team capable of winning the league and the ultimate aim of winning the Champions League. But we have reached the Liverpool game and we're only going to make 2 changes for that game. Steidl comes in for 1 and we're going to put Bozhinov up front instead of Kezman, as Kezman didn't have the best of games last time out. So we're going to give Bozhinov a run up front to partner Luis Suarez. So the formation does seem to be working. We managed to dismantle Chelsea with it. And if we look at this Liverpool team, Akinfeev, Risa, Greguera, Bonera, Paulo Ferreira, Mascherano's in the Liverpool team. Art imitates life. Oliveira, Dalmat, Gerrard, Kavanaghi and Robbie Keane up front for Liverpool. Again, real life seems to play into Football Manager. So I'm going to give exactly the same team talk, pick up where you left up last time out. We'll tell the team that I have faith in them. They look all happy. They look up for this game. So we've beaten top of the table Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Can we beat 4th place Liverpool at Anfield? It is Portsmouth against Liverpool. We got to keep that winning form up and running. 5 minutes in, Dalmat on the ball for Liverpool. Plays in Paulo Ferreira. Crosses it for Robbie Keane on his own, and Robbie Keane has scored the first goal of this game, and it was a pretty good goal, I must say. It was a lovely cross by Paulo Ferreira. Robbie Keane just beat the whole defence. Where was the defence? Let's have a look at this. So Robbie Keane, he just ran into the gap. He ran into the gap. I think that's more Robbie Keane being good than our defence being bad, but 1-0 down to Liverpool, and the stats are not looking good right now. Coming up to half-time, and we haven't had many shots. I've dialed it back to cautious because Liverpool are dominating us on the play. But Paulo Ferreira crosses it for Kavanaghi. Petr Cech holds on to the ball. And Liverpool are really dominating this game. It's very much a different game than the Chelsea game where we were dominating them. Liverpool are having the home advantage. Suarez crosses it though. Yaya Toure, the only man even close to that ball, finds Matty Taylor. Tries to cross it for Philippe Lahm. He's got some room. Philippe Lahm, he's not a striker. He is a fullback, and he smashes it over the bar. We go into half-time. We are not having the best of games out there. Messi's on a 6.3. I'm going to give an aggressive show something else in the second half. I think Messi will need to come off. He just hasn't performed today. Elano can come on for him. But I think we need to maybe go to our usual. If things go wrong, go more direct. That seems to be the way we normally play things. So we're going to go to our normal sort of second idea. So we're going to go standard. So we're going to pull our plays back a little bit further. So we're going to go a little bit more direct. Try and see if that's going to give us any chances. Because at the moment, it does seem to be all Liverpool in this game. Second half, can we see an improvement? Modric with a free kick, 53 minutes. TheMadScientist with a header. He scored against Chelsea. And he almost scored against Liverpool. The World Cup winner, Martin TheMadScientist. As from the resulting goal kick, Steven Gerrard picks the ball up for Liverpool. Back to goal, plays it back. We're putting the pressure on, and it goes really as far back as Akinfeev. And he's going to have to take his time to boot it up. Who's going to win that? Steidl wins it to Elano. Yaya Toure now gives the ball straight to Stevie G. Paulo Ferreira keeps it in. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a goal for Liverpool. Oliveira to Risa. Takes his time to Oliveira again. Liverpool finding the gaps. The goal scorer Robbie Keane to Dalmat. I'm waiting for the shot. But it's a lovely slide. Is it a goal for Portsmouth? Yaya Toure lumps it upfield. Bozhinov's one-on-one. Bozhinov puts it away. And we thought throughout the whole highlight it was going to be a Liverpool goal. It actually turns out it's a Portsmouth goal. Yes, game. That's what we want. So Yaya Toure finds the Bozhinov over the top. And Bozhinov, I think he is better than Yakubu, you know. I think Bozhinov is better than Yakubu. But we have got ourselves back into this game. 1-1. Free kick from Matty Taylor coming up to 70 minutes. Yaya Toure tries to find it, but Akinfeev easily holds on to that ball. And who's this highlight going to be for now? Philippe Lahm finds Luka Modric. I think I'll make some subs after this highlight, but we'll see how this plays out. So Yaya to Matty Taylor. Luka Modric keeping it in the midfield. We've gone a little bit more defensive after our half-time tactical changes. It's got us a goal, but hopefully we're not going to concede one straight after we score. But Steidl, we're just going really far back. Liverpool are pressing us really high up. But Philippe Lahm now, can he find anybody making the runs? Tries to go left to Matty Taylor, finds him, blocked on the cross. And it's a race between Gerrard and Matty Taylor. There was only one winner there, and it was Steven Gerrard, who crosses it for Kavinaghi. Puts it wide of the goal, and we are going to make some subs, because we are having a few tired players out there. I think Luka Modric will keep on, but Kevin Nolan's on a 6.4. So I think we'll bring on Pedersen. He has picked up a knock. So we'll swap round Yaya Toure and Pedersen. Anybody else? Suarez is on a 6.4 and on a book-in. So Kesman's going to come on for Suarez. So double change. Is there a winner left in this game? Coming up to full time. I'll take the 1-1 draw. I'll take the draw. Seeing as Liverpool were all over us in that first half, and we managed to find that equaliser, I'd be very happy to take a 1-1 draw in this game. Liverpool felt they should have won the game. I would completely agree with that. We have stolen a point from Anfield. I'm going to say you've done brilliantly to salvage a draw, because we were on the back foot for most of this game, and we do hang on for that 1-1 draw. So league table with that draw in mind, and we have now lost ground against Chelsea for the league title. But let's be fair, we're not going for league title. We are purely going for Champions League football. So we are 4 points behind Chelsea, but more importantly, we are 5 points clear of what? Well, no, we're not. It's Liverpool now. So we are 6 points clear of Liverpool, but they do have that game in hand. So they win the game in hand, and it's down to 3 points gap. So it is still very, very tight in the race for Champions League. And if we go to the schedule for next episode, we are going to come back for... We'll come back for the Dortmund-Blackburn. So we'll come back for second leg against Borussia Dortmund, and we'll come back for the Blackburn home game as well. So you're going to be missing out on a chunk of Premier League games, including Newcastle, Spurs, Aston Villa, Watford in the FA Cup, Dortmund first leg, Leicester, Arsenal, Wolves and Middlesbrough, as we'll come back for Borussia Dortmund in March with the second leg, along with Blackburn in the Premier League. So I will leave you with that UEFA Champions League knockout round first leg. So we'll be playing the first leg off camera. We'll come back for the second leg. Fingers crossed we can get a decent result and maybe reach the last 8 of the Champions League. But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time, my friends, for a Champions League knockout round game against Borussia Dortmund. Thank you very much for watching.